Welcome to this gamblingsites.org sports betting how-to video. I'm Drew Goldfarb, and today we'll be breaking down prop bets. Whether you're betting on football, baseball, basketball, hockey, or anything else, make sure to check out gamblingsites.org for all of your sports betting needs. So before we get into the strategy for making prop bets, let's get into what they are exactly. A prop bet is a wager that's decided over the course of a game, but that involves something other than the point spread, the total, or the money line. Oftentimes, you'll see them phrased as questions, presented along the lines as, will a specific player score a touchdown? Or which team will score first? For the Super Bowl, betting on the coin toss coming up heads or tails is always a popular prop bet. Some of these prop bets can be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to predict, which is why so many people don't view football props as serious bets. But there are some that are easier to make informed judgments about, though. These would include the over-under on a specific player's touchdown passes, over-under on a specific player's passing yards, and over-under on the number of sacks in a game. It's important to understand that bookmakers use very basic formulas to price prop bets, then adjust the prices through automation as bets are booked. Prop bets account for a very small percentage of the wagers taken by bookmakers, so the bookmakers dedicate less of their time to creating the odds for them. Using the example of passing yards for a specific player, the prop may be set by the bookmaker simply looking at a formula like this, taking the player's average passing yards per game and multiplying it by how the defense he'll be facing fares compared to the league average. The bookmaker will then compare that average to the median amount of yards that the quarterback throws for per game, just to make sure that an outlier doesn't move the line too favorably in favor of the bettor. And honestly, that's probably about all of the time the bookmaker will spend on that wager. This means that if you do 10 minutes of research, you'll be in a good spot to beat the prop bet. Another type of prop bet is a derivative, which basically means that one line stems from another. This might be betting on which team will score first, which is derivative of the game's halftime point spread and total. For these types of bets, a simple formula can help you figure out what the betting odds would be without the house's vig added in. You start by taking the projected favorite score and dividing it by the projected underdog score, then multiply that number by negative 100, because minus 100 is the value of an even money bet. This gives you the no vig odds that the favorite scores first. In this example, the New England Patriots are favored by 4.5 points in the first half against the New York Jets. Since the totals line is set at 24.5, that means New England is projected to score 14.5 points in the first half and New York 10. Plug those numbers in, and the fair no vig betting odds on the Patriots to score first would be minus 145 and plus 145 for the Jets. If you can find those odds or even better, you've got a plus EV bet, or a bet that's better than the expected value. Props are small markets, and the more competition that you have, the less profit you'll make. That goes back to what we said about the odds automatically shifting with each bet placed. That's also why our experts advise that you learn and don't teach if you wish to wager prop bets profitably. You can find more information on prop betting online at gamblingsites.org. That'll do it for our prop betting guide. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and keep checking out gamblingsites.org for even more picks, tips, and of course, how-to guides. I'm Drew Goldfarb. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.